Yo, what is up, YouTube? Back here another video. Today we got you guys with the editing video. Alright, I know a bunch of people have been asking me how do you edit your videos. Well, I edit on DaVinci, so we're gonna get into it and show y'all the best parts on how to edit. So step one. So what you want to do is you want to get your clips, put them into DaVinci, drag and drop it into the media pool, and you're gonna see your clips. You're gonna see all your clips. It's gonna be right here. All of that stuff, like all that good stuff, gonna be right there, right? So then what you want to do is you want to go select your clip you want to edit, drag it into the whatchamacallit, right? So you want to drag it into here. So you feel me? You see that we got the clip, got the clip going. So this is the wrong clip. I don't want this one. Let me see. Yeah, I think this the clip I want. Nope, that's the lead. Yeah, no, I think is this the clip? Let me see. Do I hit a clip on this one? I don't know. No. Let me see. Yeah, it's not the clip either. Alright, let me see this one. I think we hit a clip on this one though. We do hit a clip on this one. So then, if you want to cut out stuff, you want to hit Control B. Alright, to edit, Control B. And hit Control B when you edit it, right? So we just gonna go to the part where I had the execution and whatnot. Let me see. Let me find it. No. Thing right close to, yeah, right here. So you're gonna hit Control B, right, and then to delete it, you're gonna hit backspace, right, to delete whatever you want. Gonna delete it. It's gonna be for the TikTok clip, right? So y'all, you know how to get, the color and stuff like that. If you want to get color and stuff, I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you want to drag this little white icon right here. You want to drag that to fade it in. So look, it's gonna look like this though. So hold on, let me put my playback into half. It's gonna look like that though. Right. So it's gonna fade in. So then what you want to do is you're gonna want to get the audio, right? You want to download your audio off of YouTube or whatever the case may be. You want to download it. Look for a downloader. You want to get it. So we're gonna look for the song. Gonna put it in here. Right. Gonna put it in here, and then I'm gonna show y'all how to do all the rest of this stuff. So right. So you wanna fade it in. All right. You're gonna do this good stuff. Right. So then if you want to slow mo, I'm gonna teach y'all how to slow mo. So boom, Control B to cut it, and then we gonna cut the other part where you want the slow mo to stop. Right. So cut that part. Then we're gonna go here, go to audio. Then we're gonna go to retime scaling, optical flow, enhance better. All right, not enhance, fast, enhance better. Then we're gonna go to the speed. I normally put my stuff on 5, but you could put it on whatever you feel like it looks the best, or you know, you feel me. You could put it on whatever you looks the best. So, and then I put the duration because I don't want to make it too long because it is a TikTok clip though. So probably like what 44. I'll put it at 44. Let's see if it's gonna play. You already see the slow mo though. You see the slow mo though. Alright. So you see the slow mo and everything like that, right? So then boom, you're gonna go here. forgot. I'm gonna go here, go to the clip. So look, if you want to do color, right, you want to do glow, you want to make it look dreamy, right, you want to make the clip look dreamy. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. So y'all want to go to the fusion tab, right, go to the fusion, and y'all want to hit bright / contrast. It's gonna be at the bottom. It's gonna show at the bottom, or it's gonna show at the top. All right, then you want to go. I'll put my saturation at like 1.63. I don't want it to, I'll put the contrast up a little bit, and then we're gonna add that glow that dreamy look, as y'all call it. So we're gonna hit glow. If you want to bring this thing up, select tool. So you hit Control Space, and it's gonna bring it up. And then you want to type in search for glow, and we're gonna go for the first one. Add that one, and then we're gonna connect. If it's not already connected, we're gonna connect it. All right, so that goes right there. This yellow icon go right there, and then this go right here, right? And then it should do it right. It's gonna, be bright. So then I put mine at 5.5, and I put mine at 0.63, right? To make it so it can look good. So it's not too bright, not too calm. It's not too, Then you just want to turn the brightness down because it is bright, mad bright. So then, I got the contrast. You can copy these settings or make your own settings, whatever you feel is the best. I feel like this is the best. Right, you could see it. You could see it. It's a huge difference in color, right? You can see it's a huge difference in color. Or what you could do if you don't want to keep doing all of this, right? You don't keep doing all of this. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what y'all could do if y'all want to keep doing all of this, right? So Control Space, glow. And then we're gonna put it back at 5.5. 5.5. And then we're gonna hit 0.63. Right? That's gonna give you this. It's gonna look dreamy. So like, you feel me? If you want a dreamy look, it's gonna look like this. So that's how you get the dreamy look, right? Boom. Then you wanna add some space to get that like dark effect. To like get that, color effect. Color effect. And then to add, like, how you be doing the glitches and stuff, to add that, you could either go with this, you could go with this, you feel me? And it's gonna look like that, right? You can have it like that, and it's gonna look like that, right? So then we're gonna go over to the other clip, right? We're gonna go to the other clip. We're gonna do the color settings before we edit it, right? That's the first part. Make sure it's lined up, the audio lined up and stuff like that, right? Make sure it's lined up, right? So you're gonna turn that down a little bit, the contrast up, and then we're gonna add that glow effect, right? Gonna add that glow. The game is naturally bright, so it's kind of like bright already. So you gotta like turn the brightness down a little bit. We're gonna do 0.63. Ooh, 0.63. Boom, just like that. You got the dreamy look, and then we're gonna scroll. We getting kills and stuff like that. And you always want to make sure you like the first part of the clip, because TikTok people they brains cook. So you want to go and like, people want to see. You got to see cut to something interesting. So you got to first clip got to be like some movement or something. You feel me? Or execution. Or you gotta make it interesting, right? So we just gonna follow. You're gonna follow. You get clips and kills. Let's see. I want him for real. Don't click that one. I Chris, we all say nigga. Niggas she trying to call you for right behind the ring. And then we hit another clip right here. Let me see. Let me see what this clip was. Right. He already got an execution, so we just need a kill. Right. So you feel me? Cut that. We're gonna cut the whole clip, right? So I want to have that execution. So I'm gonna just move it over. It's not gonna mess over anything, right? I'm gonna get that execution still though, right? Maybe you want in the clip, you maybe want 1 or 2 executions in there. So let's get it. So let's do this. Let's do this real quick. All right. So you just want to have a black, like you want to have some space between a little space between the clip, right? Once you have a little space in between the clip, all right. Playing, just playing, moving, moving. Look. You see, we moving, we dodging the bullets, we moving. Look, we miss a execution, right? So I can shoot him, I kill him, right? Alright, I shoot him, right? So we're gonna go back. Alright, you gonna go here, add that black effect. Right, and then you want to slow mo into when I'm aiming, or you want to slow mo or slow mo is shooting or whatever the case may be. But you want to make sure you get smooth slow mo. If you want that smooth slow mo, you want to make sure it's like cool and calm, right? So boom, you want optical flow, enhance better, and then we gonna do speed. I put mines on 5 or 6, but I'm gonna put it on 6 this time. And then we're gonna turn the volume down because it's gonna be a little scrunchy when you doing the slow mo. And then we're gonna go 44. If you want like a smooth slow mo audio, I'll probably hit up Premiere Pro. But if you want, that's like if you want like the sound quality to sound better or sound like you would in slow mo. But it's gonna look like that, right? Right. So then want to make sure it's lined up so it's just not cut into you when you shoot. You want to like continue off where you left off at. So like right there. Just like that. All right, right. So now we got that settled, right?
Like being scared, got Drake for like it's on me, but I got it tough.
So we're gonna slow mo the sliding, right? I'm gonna slow mo that too, or we wanna, we probably just gonna either slow mo it. Actually, we just gonna glitch it. Nah. We're gonna slow mo it, right? We're gonna slow mo it, right? So Control B, hit it again, space it out. I'm gonna probably space it out good enough so it's not like going over it. Probably gonna set this for 33. All right, audio, turn the audio down, and then speed, put that at like speed. Oh my gosh, I'm tweaking. Let's put that at 6, and then duration we just gonna put for 33. Add that back. Right, it's gonna look like that, right? So look. So we slow mo it. It gets slow mo. And then look how we just continue it right there. Boom. All right, and then we're gonna use that execution, right? Boom. As I said, we was gonna use that execution with the other clip. All right. So now once we got that done, boom, add a little space.
This shit for everybody.
Go back to the part where we executed him. Hold on, let me see. Gotta find
Give it
it.
to me. It's too complex, bitch. Listen, we all dead. I ain't glove, you know this shit. See, boy, them niggas on the same shoulder. We far, but
Yeah, like right.
don't clip. Looking at the front of the top. But I told you, always going out. Ain't showing up. I got it. Feel
We'll go back to the part where we just wah-wahing. So we gotta go back to the part where we just wah-wahing, and then we just gotta go. All right, space it out. Boom.
Go this. Everybody in it.
You feel me? We moving.
The dogs in front of the Fed, probably they won't talk. Small on side, get to my.
Look, you see we moving and stuff.
They won't stop. Can't fuck, but can't touch. Be on that shit. Photo, we got a love, but can't look. They mad at it, we don't did right. That's right.
Then we gonna end it off right here though.
Yeah,
Look, right, cause
we don't did right. That shit ain't.
so look, I'm trying to find the part where I can slow mo it. So we're gonna slow mo it right about here. You're gonna slow mo it, then we're gonna continue it. Cause we already at like 42 seconds, so we're gonna go 33. 33 is the best, if you want a short slow mo. 33 is the best slow mo. We're gonna go 5. Then we just gonna go back to that part, right? Gonna go back to that part. Slow mo. You obviously see the slow mo. Actually, to like get that better slow mo effect, probably want to go 7 since we like moving enough, like a lot. So let me see.
We don't did right.
All right, boom, boom. To execution. Right. So I'm gonna show you how to do the stutter effect. Right. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, huh. So forward, reverse, forward. So it's gonna be 3 for each part, right? So for each part, it's gonna be, so we're gonna shorten these, right? You gotta shorten these. So I'm gonna just shorten them. So go 1, 2, 3. And you just gonna copy that like 3 times. Copy this like 3 times. And then we gonna hit retime control. So hit control R, either control R, you wanna hit control R, so you wanna hit speed reverse. So you wanna hit, hold on, you wanna go here, and then you wanna go to, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? You're gonna find it. Find it. I gotta find it. But just hit control R and it's gonna do retime control. Once you find retime control, I'm gonna go speed. I put mine on 120 to make it fast. So 120 and then reverse. I'm gonna do negative 120 and then retime control. Actually, we're gonna put it on 150, 150, negative 150, right? And then we're gonna do the same one for this one. Same one, one, boom. Right, that, just like that. We got that clip. Then we gonna go 3 times, right? One, two, right there, right? So boom, 150. Oh, you see retime control right there. I just clicked it on accident. So right, we gonna middle gonna be reverse, right? Negative 150, and then you just gonna go 150, right? 150, boom, just like that. Then what you wanna go to get that little effect right there, that effect right there. To get that, you wanna go hit add dissolve, right? Sometimes it won't work, but like gotta go hit that, and then you wanna add it. Then once you got it added, you wanna push it down a little bit. You just wanna make sure it's gonna speed up the clip. Right? Gonna speed up the clip. Cross dissolve. Then we gonna boom, do it just like that. Then we just gotta do it for all of these ones right here. Boom. We just gotta keep continuously doing that. Or you could just add one, then add another, and then boom, just like that. We got it. So then it's gonna look something like that, right? Then we're gonna go here, add this part. Not this part where she falling down. Gonna go here in slow mo, right? To get that good effect, right? Then we gonna delete the back part because we don't need the rest of the clip. And then we just gonna fade it out a little bit, and then we gonna hit speed. We gonna go 44 to not make it any longer. Optical flow, enhance better. Boom. And then did I put the speed? Speed, we're gonna put that 5. And then we're gonna do duration 44. Right, and to get that muffled sound at the end, right? So we're just gonna cut a piece of the audio. Cut a piece of the audio real quick. Just do that. Control B. And we're gonna fade it out, right? You're gonna cut it right about here. Cut another part of it, you know, because TikTok be tripping, so you can't make it too long. So then you wanna go to equalizer. And then you wanna touch this 5. You wanna mess with this 5 right here. You wanna drag it all the way down. And then it's gonna be muffled, so like turn it up a little bit. Not that one. Oh my god, did I get the wrong one? Yes, I did. I did the wrong one. So, but you want to select the one because I thought I selected it. So you want to select the one, turn on equalizer, drag it to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, and then you could turn it up if you wanted to. And then to make it longer, you want that smooth, it's audio cut. Alright, boom. just like that, fade out. Then as you can see, we got the clip, right? We got the clip, and then I'm gonna show y'all. So what I do, I'm gonna go over here, right? What I do is I go to Pinterest because I had my own clan. We had a clan. Uh, I had a clan, but yeah, I don't even know where that thing is at. I don't even know where the logo and stuff is at. I'll have to go in the Discord to go and get it. But yeah, we gotta go over here, go to Pinterest. We're gonna go to Pinterest. Right. It's gonna take a minute to load. Right. Take a minute, take a second. Yeah. We not logged in. But let me see if I got one of my files real quick. But that's gonna be how you edit on DaVinci. I can't find my logo. So if you wanna do a logo, you would just wanna go over, you'll have to put it at the spot where you want it. Then you have to go to the Fusion tab. Once you go to the Fusion tab, you just want to go in control space and then Luma. Once you got that part down, you just want to go Luma, Luma, and then you want to go Luma Keyer, and it should be right there. So just like that, because I have to do that, and I'm limited on time right now. So yeah, that's gonna be how you edit the video. So you just want to go to deliver. If you want to get the clip, the ad itself, the edited version, you go to deliver, right? So I'm gonna show you how to stretch res as well. Hold on. Let me show you how to stretch res. Come All right, go here, and then turn off this. Then put mine on 260. No, no.